Okay, I think many people know about Jira. So can anyone tell me like what is Jira and where exactly we use this?
Jira is a tool that's used to track our project management. So story allocations, tracking the progress of a particular stories, uh, and managing what is in the backlog. Those things related to project management and tracking is done in Jira, and
Yes,
that's a very popular tool.
yes, correct. So Jira is ticketing tool. Okay, like similar to ServiceNow and all. So Jira is very famous in term of like this agile project. Whenever we are doing agile project, so we are using this particular ticketing tool to manage our project. Okay, let's say we are creating story, we are creating tasks, we are assigning tasks to developer. So all those things we do very easily with the help of this Jira ticketing tool. Okay. So this also like this is Atlassian product, Jira and Confluence. These two are Atlassian product. So here also like we can create trial account and 6% we can like add in trial account. Okay. So to access this, I have again URL start@atlassian.com. This I will share this document later on. For registration, you need to go to this URL. Okay. So I will go here. So it will ask you to do register with your Gmail address or yeah. So what I will do, I will log in with my Gmail. So continue with Google. So let me see if it will allow me to use my previous email or not. Okay. So it's already fine. So I logged in with my Gmail. Okay. And then here, like you directly, it's SSO single sign-on is there with Gmail. Okay. Now, which service you want to use? So here you will able to see all the services. I want Jira Service Management. Okay. Click on this. Okay. So here it's asking me to create project. So first I will create project. Please log in. Okay. So once I create project, it's asking me what kind of project I want. Kanban, Scrum, or back sorry, bug tracking. So let me see. Yeah, we will create Scrum first. Okay. So we will select this one and we can use default one. Try this template. Okay. Then try now. Reactivate Jira software. Actually, I had already used this one, so maybe it's not allowing me to. Let's see. They will ask for means trial account is valid for 1 month only. And here you can't create trial account multiple time. I think that we need to check. So let me check. Otherwise, I will use new email address or maybe someone can give me their email address.
Ravi, this is for a project purpose, tracking in like a agile method, right?
Yes, to track agile project. Not only agile project, we can use multiple process, but In Agile project, it's very famous. So just now we created this project. So inside this project, like, in Agile approach, we have sprint. Okay, let's do step by step. In Agile project, we have multiple release. Okay, release means when you are going to go live on your production. So in that release, there will be multiple sprints. Okay, so let's assume you have release of 3 months, and in that release you have multiple sprint, each sprint of 2 weeks. Okay, so how many sprint will be there? 3 month, 2 week sprint means total 6 sprint will be there. Okay, so you have to create your sprint first. Okay, so to create a sprint, you need to go to board, and then here you can see somewhere it should be backlog. Okay, create a sprint. You can see here we have create a sprint. I think this is from previous project. Why it's going to this project? Let me try to switch my project. Yes, Kumar.
Hi, Ravi. Like this, creating the sprints and all these type of things will be taken care by us, or like Scrum Master will take care of all this.
Yes, correct.
So like we whatever the Scrum Master assigns the stories, just we need to pick up that and we need to do our task, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay,
But
okay.
you also need to have idea. It's not like
Yeah. Okay.
okay. So go to backlog. Then it will ask you to create a sprint here. So let's create a sprint. Okay. So we have two sprint here. CUS sprint 1, CUS sprint 2. So first I will update sprint 1. So this sprint I want to start from today. Okay. And then duration will be 2 week. And date we don't need to put since we selected 2 week, automatically it will be calculated 16 to 30. Sprint goal, you have to give like what all story you want to cover here. Story 1. You have to define your sprint goal here. Click on update. So this sprint is for this particular duration. And this one, let me delete it first. And let me create it again. Since we have defined date and duration, automatically it should take. You can see it will start from 30 to 13 November. So this is our second sprint. Same way you can add multiple sprint. Okay. Now inside this sprint, I want to add some task. Okay. So go to roadmap, or yeah, I think from anywhere you can create. So here you can see create. So create, and now here you have multiple options. You want to create story, task, bug. So I am creating story first. So this is story 1. You need to give some detail. Okay, I'm just creating random one. Okay, assignee. So sorry, means whom you want to assign this. So Scrum Master will create this, but he will assign to someone. Okay. At this moment, like I don't have anyone connected with this, so I'm assigning to myself only. Okay, label. So you can create multiple label for filtering purpose. Okay, so let's say this I'm creating as a digital Mulesoft API label. Okay, sprint, which sprint I want to do it in first sprint. Then story point. Okay, now story point follow Fabunico series here 1, 3, 5, 8, then 12 or 13, 8 to 10. Okay, 13. 1, 3, 5, 8, 13 like this. It will follow Fabunico series. Now, based on the complexity of your API, story point will be decided. Okay, if you have some story having story point 5, that doesn't means you have to complete that story in 5 days. Okay, story point just tell complexity of your API, not number of days to develop that API. So if task is very simple, you need to do very small change and small testing is required, then you can give story point 1. If you are getting new API with very less complexity, straightforward API is there, then 3 story point. If you are getting medium complex API, 5 story point. Okay, so like that you have to define. So let's take 3 story point. Who is creating? So here is generally Scrum Master will create. So you will get their name here. Then any attachment, any image or anything you want to attach, you can attach here. Okay, then any blocks like any blocker or it's related to any story, so that kind of connection you can give. Let's say it's related to some other story, then you can create relate to and you can add them. If it is blocked by any story, you can put that story, this is blocked due to this. Okay, if you have anything like if you want to flag it, means you will not be able to complete this story within given deadline, then you have to flag it to uh, catch other people attention here, so you can flag it. Okay, okay, then click on create. So what we did, we created one particular story in this particular sprint 1. Okay, so this story got created. Okay, generally BA person will create this story. So once they will create a story, as a Mulesoft developer, you will create task. Okay, Mulesoft developer means your Scrum Master will create task for you. This will be created by story will be created by BA. And then let's say he created this story and then you Scrum Master will create one task for you. Okay, and this task is develop YAML for API ABC. Okay, I'm just placing random data on all these places. So if we will have other developer, we will assign to them. Then select label. It's related to Mulesoft. Sprint need to do in sprint 1 only. Story point, let's say 1. Then it's blocked or not. It's related to. It's related to story. It should come in your previous one we created. Story 1 only. When you will search, it should come. So why it's not coming? Okay. Then everything good. Click on create. This is not theirs. Okay, for now let it be empty. We'll see. This is story 1, CUS1. Okay. Anyhow, this two got created. Now go to red mark. Okay, still you will not able to see. Let me start this. So here to do, you can see there are 2 tasks in to do. Once you will start, let's say as a developer, you started working on this, you will move this in progress. Okay. Once you will complete this, you will mark it as a done. There will be more headers here, like after in progress, it will be testing. Once testing will be completed, it will mark as a done. Okay. Now let me try to relate actually that link issue is related to now it's coming. Okay. So if you want to relate with any other story, you can relate it. Okay. As a developer, once you will open this, once task will be assigned to you, you will receive email. At the same time, in your Azure board also, you will able to see. So first thing will be you need to change this status from in progress to do. Once you will start the development for this, you need to change this. If you will have any query, you can ask your query here. You can put comments here. Okay, once you will complete development of this, you can put your API swagger like Postman curl here. So everything you will track here. A part of that, like we have multiple other option here also. Like you can put your timing and all, how much time you completed. Timestamp. Then priority, original estimation, time track. What is this priority? Okay, now again go back to your story. In this board, I have this story. In progress, you need to move in progress. And then we added some more option, time tracking and all. Okay, so how you can add time tracking? So work log. Before that, so this is like how much time you are working on this. For that, you need to go to estimation also, like how much time you will take. Time tracking on this, their estimation is not there. Time tracking estimation is there. Okay, now it's coming. So this is estimation. Okay, how much time you will take to develop this YAML? You have to estimate it. Okay, let's say I will take 3 man days. Okay, 3 D4 days. Okay, you give an estimation for 3 days. So here you can see your time tracking is 3 days left. Okay, in work progress, you can log your work. And today you completed 4 hours for this 4 hour. Okay, save it. So here you can see you completed 4 hours and today 4 hours is left. Here in this Jira 8 hours means 1 day. Okay, and one week means 5 days. Okay, so you can track everything here. Then you can put all comments here. You can see all your history here. Okay, what all like everyone did here, you will able to see everything here. Okay, you can decide priority also. If it is very critical, you can make it highest. If it is medium, medium. If it is low, low, like that, you can decide priority also. Okay, once everything is done, you developed everything, mark it done. Okay, and your work log should also match. So you every time you need to keep updating the every day. Okay, so it's not giving option. So now left 2 day, 4 hour and completed. Still 4 hours is left. Okay. You need to keep logging like every day how many effort you have given. So everything will be captured in this particular story. So who is Scrum Master, they will able to see everything. They don't need to reach to you. He will get all the update. Okay, what is the current status? Do you have any blocker? Do you have any comment? Everything he will able to see. Okay, in this way, we manage this Jira ticketing tool. Any doubt from anyone? Yeah, some.
Is this story tracking? Not tracking means in terms of like logging the hours and all those things. Aren't those things specific to a particular company? Like some companies are like more lax in terms of login hours, or is it across all the?
Yeah, these all are features. Okay, it depends on company and client. They want to use this
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Any other query?
For the Salesforce, like if somebody has already an account for Salesforce, they should you suggest we continue using that or just
Yes,
recreate a new
use
one?
same. Use same account.
Okay.
So another feature we will see for this, that is Confluence. Okay, this one. Okay, so again, I will try it now. So this is Confluence is a, like you can say, central repository to manage our documents. Okay, for example, if any organization, there are multiple developers or team members are there and they want to have some shared documents. So for that purpose, we use Confluence. Okay, so this one is deactivated since account got expired. Okay, fine. So for this, maybe we can take it on next session.